a second here. Need more thumbs up for our boy. No, I appreciate it. I'm sorry for going off on a tangent like that. For some reason, it hits a nerve for me. Like bad drivers, it really does. I drive like a grandma. I proudly drive like a grandma, dude. You will never catch me like you will never ever catch me speeding more than like 14 or 15 miles above, like, because that's just the point where it becomes worth it for them to pull you over. Like never in my life, and I never will. Unless the wife is like pregnant, right, and you have to get to the hospital or some kind of like emergency, But I learned how to drive at 27. I'm 28 now, and I drive so safe. I'm male too. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Especially because I always have my dogs in the car too, right? And they do have airbags back there, thankfully, but still, like, they don't have seatbelts on. So if they get in any kind of collision, dude, it's GG. Yo, Grace, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. I moved my wife's cats back to the apartment. Black one took off under a car's hood. I'm having to play the waiting game in the sun right now as we speak. You know how I feel about cats, right? Cats are bad news. I'm sorry. People love cats. They do. Cats, man. I can't see the appeal. I really can't. I really can't, dude. Prospector's stash. Let me see. 3 stamp, 2 spirit. Oh, I have that exact belt. Okay. Bust out the garden hose. Yeah. My mom lost her life from not wearing a seatbelt. Just wear it. Damn, that's heavy, dude. Sorry to hear that. So glad you're streaming. Hell yeah, great, dude. I'm glad you're here, man. Cat's easy. Cats knock the TV off the stand. 15 over is nuts to me, Moni. And the thing is, I would drive slower if I could. If I drive less than 15 over the speed limit, I'll borderline have people honking at me. Like, 15 is as high as I'll go. That's the thing. Like, I try to be as considerate to the flow of traffic as possible, because people just drive so fast in California. So, if I could just drive at the speed limit, I probably would drive maybe 5 miles over the speed limit, But cats over small dogs? Nah, man. Explain. Cats over small dogs. Thing is, a small dog will still hold you down. Like, the small dog will still fight to the death for you. Like, it'll still bark at an intruder and try to help you, man. Like, you can see the love in their eyes and stuff. I don't know. Most of the utility from dogs are from the bark, right? It's not necessarily their bite. Like, if it's going up against somebody who knows what to do against a dog, they're just gonna sacrifice a limb. That's the best strat, by the way. If you want to fight a dog, you just have to sacrifice one of your limbs, pretty much. So, like, imagine you have a big Rottweiler or something. What you do is you just put your arm out and you let it bite down on your forearm, but then the dog is just on your forearm. You sacrifice your forearm, but then now you have control over the dog, and you can just,
See you later.
Cats make you work for affection. Dogs are sellouts. I've just been so negatively affected by cats here, by feral cats around my house, man, that I don't think I have it in me, even like cats anymore. Just here's my main issue with cats. Maybe we can work it out together. Here's my issue with cats. Okay, I feel like cats are intentionally disrespectful sometimes. So, for example, my dogs, they have a window, right, where they have a window by the front door, and they'll bark at anybody who comes to the door or anything like that. That's kind of their job. So the cats know that the dogs can't get to them, right? They know that the dogs can't get to them, and they also know that if I open the door, the dogs would chase them, and if they caught the cat, they would probably eviscerate the cat in 1 millisecond. But they know they're untouchable. They know the dogs can't get through this big, thick glass window, so they will go in front of the dogs, and they will use my whole mulch in the front yard as a litter box, first of all. All right, that drives me nuts, and there's nothing I can do about them because they have legal protection against them. They have the right to roam. They will cause fly infestations, make the whole property unsafe, and they will hump each other in the morning, and I'll hear them humping each other in the morning, and my dogs are barking like crazy, and I can't do anything about it. How am I supposed to like cats? Dogs are just stoked on everything. I mean, they love you, man. Like, they will hold you down, man. Let your dogs out. Won't trust me. The thought crosses my mind on a daily basis, but and it's, you know, you get in trouble for that. You can go to jail for that. Your life can get messed up by doing that. Yeah, feral cats. My neighbor, I have a crazy cat lady. She feeds cats, man. Like, I don't know, man. A little old lady, but. Any dog under 50 pounds is a cat, and cats are pointless. Roy Swanson. Oh my god. So what happens if you let your dogs out and you don't know the cats are there? You just have to be careful, because people love cats the same as they love dogs. They really do. And anybody use Ring here? You know, like you have the doorbell ring. I look at my news feed, and half the posts on the local activity feed, because we basically live in, you know, what some would consider the hood. Like, there are half the posts are about people's lost cats, and I'm just like, yo, I really don't care about your cat, honestly. They love cats though, so if you do anything to hurt a cat, it's over. It's over. They have a lot of protections. Get a BB gun? No, you would actually get animal cruelty, and you might even go to jail, honestly. You go to jail. They're pretty much untouchable. The best thing you can do is to trap and release. That's what I do, right? I just go out, have a heart trap so it doesn't hurt them. Put some cat food down in the have a heart trap. We'll trap them, bring them to the local pound or whatever, and that's as good as you can get. And if nobody adopts them, they bring them back to your house. I am not making that up. That is 100% what happens. Is a left-hander Israel mouse the same as a normal one? So mine is kind of a neutral and like ambidextrous mouse. It has buttons on either side of it. It's not, I can't use one that's ergonomically designed for righties. It just wouldn't work. I agree with everything you're saying, except for going with a cat that was so smart when raced in my top bunk with one jump. Seems like a neighbor problem, not a cat problem. Wild animals are going to behave like wild animals. True. But why do cats have a special protection under the law? Because they have right to roam. Does any other animal have right to roam? Like, do dogs have right to roam? Hell no. You heard about this, right? Right to roam? Like, the cats are allowed to be on your private property and do whatever they want, pretty much. And you can't do anything about it. That is... Maybe that's a human problem, not a cat problem. But that law needs to go, man. Not sure if you could do this, but when we had feral cats around the house, we trapped them, spray them with the little hose then let them go. Usually wouldn't come back. So, she's basically running a breeding program for all intents and purposes. I can't trap them fast enough to even make a dent in the population to the point that... Because they don't bite people like dogs do. People are scared of dogs, not cats. True, but they can cause disease, and... I could go on all day talking about it. People love cats, I just have to accept that. But that's what I'm saying. Can you blame me, though, of not liking cats? It's just... Alright, there's an item we need to use on this guy. Where is it? There's an item, right? Was it this? Enchanted crystal, right? Let's see. Smash the enchanted resonite crystal into resonite cask. Like, we can get one-shotted by this elite. Not one-shotted, but... Openite the resonite cask with the enchanted resonite crystal, then slay Gogorok. Do we just kill him? Or isn't there something to make him weaker? What macros do you have, Cargo's got any poison applying and buffs? I don't have any macros for applying poisons. I feel like maybe I should. Cats are wild. They can start to breed at 6 months and have litters up to 3 times a year. Dude, I mean, they're just... Get rid of that law, man. Could try planting an orange tree. We have an orange tree at our house. What do cats have to do with the blessed run? We just talk about life, dude. I mean, I don't know. Some people love cats. We can move on. Alright, so... we just killed this guy? There's no way to make him weaker? Why do I feel like there's this quest? You have to summon him, he's an elite, then you make him weaker. May I ask what GPU you use on your gaming PC? Wondering before I go and apply the edits from YouTube video. I think it's a 1660 or something. NVIDIA. He's not bad though? Okay. Alright, give it a shot. We'll try and go invis here and
Fresh meat.
be able to get the opener on him. There he is. Oh buddy, so he's a 20 elite. Yeah, I think we got him. So we'll just open with Garrote, right? Probably 2-point S&D, maybe a 3-point S&D. I have potion ready if I need it. Alright, we're good. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Nice. My dude, haven't tuned in for a while. What's up with the Hunter? Hunter's still alive, still kicking, but we're just really into the hardcore right now, so... just playing this guy till he dies. If he dies, we'll probably go back to the Hunter. Citrus peels, used tea leaves, and raw onions can all be spread around the garden to keep cats out. Cinnamon? Yeah, I haven't tried that type of stuff. I'm looking for something a little more extreme for him. Something, I mean... I didn't see a quest completion? True, true. Let me see. Oh yeah, we got it. Go to Roxland, we're good. Thing is, do we get greedy and try and stealth out of here? I think we can because they're low level. I think we'll be fine. And what's the worst that can happen? We aggro 20 kobolds and die? Okay. Go away, bros. Holy shit. Sorry to mini curse. James Beckett with the CHF 10. Thank you very much for the donation, man. #1 fan. I appreciate it. Welcome back to the stream, James. I like cats that can res in combat. Cats and rabbit are vermin tier. Dude, you're not wrong. In Australia, you can just plink them, man, if you have feral cat problems, because they're not, you know. Because the thing is about... okay, I'm not going to talk about cats anymore. We're done. Last point is that they actually are kind of invasive. They kill lots of birds, so you may think it's like a cute cat, but they actually destroy the environment. But we'll move on from cats now. People love cats, I get it. I'm in the minority. If Arthas had sniped, Azeroth would be saved. If Arthas had sinned, Azeroth would be saved. What does that mean? Almost lost 20 to the Silithid Harvester. Almost lost my 20 to the Silithid Harvester. Pulled 6 other mobs plus all the tiny bugs they spawn. Ooh. Those ones that deal massive damage in Southern Barrens, those ones are no joke. As a rogue, those gotta be tough too because you don't really have any AoE damage. Let's go turn this in. What do we talk about? I need to get my mind off dad drivers and cats. What are you most excited for in BC cargoes and why? Most excited about BC. Let's see here. Probably arenas. I think arenas would be pretty fun. Just as a new thing you could do. I like twos. Arena twos would be really, really fun, man. I'd love to like learn all the combos again. Mage, Rogue, Warlock, Druid, Hots and Dots, SLSL. Maybe Hunter, Priest. Rogue Mage is a lot of fun too. In terms of sheer fun aspect, you know, maybe it can't be like the tippy-toppy gladiator level thing, but I ran a Mage Rogue for 2s up to 2K with my buddy Michi, who was my roommate at the time. He was on the Rogue, I was on the Mage, and dude, it was so much fun. Because that class, that comp is all finesse. You have to keep, you know, they all share different DRs, all the different CCs, so you have to make sure you sheep, then you blind. keeping track of trinkets, resetting when you get them to blow their cooldowns. You know, you have no healer, right? So you just have to out tempo them. It's really really fun. Mage Rogue. Hots and dots. Let's go. What's up, Wooey? Is classic TBC confirmed though? Actually, no, it's not confirmed technically, like in an official sense. But I can't imagine any situation where they wouldn't make it, right? They even did that poll. Remember, they did a poll asking people about their thoughts on TBC. So, Mage Lock is incredible in TBC. Mage Lock. How would Mage Lock work? I mean, I guess Fear and Sheep are on different DRs, right? So, it'd be alright. I just set up the UI. Goddamn, it's beautiful. Hell yeah, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It says you have 0 deaths in the bottom left of your stream overlay, but didn't your warrior die? It's death per character, so it's kind of decorative, but it also covers the nameplate and energy to the right of it. It's just to show that each character that we make has 1 life, man. So as soon as this guy dies, he gets deleted. So anytime you see me playing a character, that character has 0 deaths. Yeah. It's just, it covers the health and energy, and for new people tuning into the stream, I think it kind of adds a little bit of a flair. I haven't watched a stream in a while. How you doing? Hey, what's up, Gohak? I'm doing really good. Another fresh week. Stream.
Fresh meat.
Do all this fun stuff. Let's see if we got anybody on. Last chance to really do Wailing Caverns if we're gonna do it. We have a 20 Shaman, 22 Mage, 24 Rogue, 24 Mage. You know, we're missing a tank though. Unless the Shaman wanted to tank it. Yeah, we're missing one. We should go for Warsong Supplies Quest and Asheville. Still using the boots on my 34 Rogue. Thing is, don't you need something? You need something from the auction house to turn that in, right? And we can't get that on hardcore. You need some kind of blunderbuss or something that you have to put on the edge. Alright, let me go up top. Tanks are scarce without HC. How common are tanks playing by HC rules? You know, it's not too bad finding tanks. A lot of people play Warrior because they think it's like the true hardcore experience, you know? It hasn't been too bad. It's just that you have a smaller pool in general to pick from in the guild. There are 15 people on right now, it's not bad. Okay, I think we turn this in up top. I think we just go to Hillspread now. 24. We'll do all the Elixir of Pain, Elixir of Suffering, all that stuff. We can do the first parts of Battle for Hillsbrad. You think we're too low for Hillsbrad, or you think it's perfect? Why the kill still? We haven't gotten anything better, my man. I wish I had something that I wish I could get out of the stress.
Fresh meat.
Also, BFD soon. Soonish. Hillsbrad's 22. Okay, so we should be fine. Where did you get so many pots? From this vendor on the second floor here. You just keep checking back over and over again. Good enough level to start the Hillsbrad stuff? Okay, sweet. Let's head over there. I think that's the play. Hillsbrad and then maybe Ashenville. What about Torix Assault, man? You know what I just remembered? You guys know Torix Assault?
Cargos love the content. Also, rogue tip you may know or not, but wait for your interrupt till late in the cast so you have a longer period of time of not taking damage.
Yo,
Not
Straw
that
Coop,
big
thank
of
you
a
so
deal,
much,
but
man.
could be useful on hardcore.
$10 donation from Straw Coop. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. That is a good tip for sure. You know, so here's my thing. Like, how long do you rogue mains wait in the cast? Because there's spell dashing, right? So
Fresh meat.
you have up to half a second, pretty much, for all intents and purposes. 400 milliseconds, right? So you have up until half a second that you have to account for if you got unlucky. So I feel like the logic would be you wait to kick until there's a little bit more than half a second left on the cast, so you don't get batched, like on the wrong end of the batching, right? And then you kick there. So I wait till it gets to about You know, let's say the average cast of a mob is 2 seconds or something. I don't know. If you were a dwarf, you'd have Tunic of Westfall. Would we though? We'd have to do. Don't you have to kill Van Cleef to get that? I don't really wait as a rogue because gouge. Yeah. I think wait until those about halfway or a little bit over halfway into it is pretty safe. So far, we haven't been on the wrong end of the bashing so far. Much. You usually have the same route when you level, or is it just go with the flow? On hardcore, it's a lot more go with the flow, which is actually pretty refreshing for those of you who are giving it a shot right now, because you can't do all the quests you normally do at the same times, especially. Than if you're leveling regularly, right? Because you only have one life, so it definitely does change it up a lot. One thing we still didn't do though is North Watchful. Then we didn't turn this in either. Oh man. So we can turn that in later. We still need some stuff to turn it up top. Marin Skyseer. Isha Awak. Yeah, we still have some business in the Barrens, guys. You think we should do Guns of Northwatch before it's too late? I kind of think we should. I kind of want to do the Guns of Northwatch real quick. I think as we're flying to Orgrimmar. Damn it. Because if we go to Hillsbrad and we come back and we're like 25 or 26, this is going to be... It's going to be a rip. The other question I have is... Torix Assault. You know that that escort in Ashenvale? I think it gives a sick weapon. Get rid of all outside building, then get the quest. Yeah, what if we just pop into Ashenvale and get the Torix Assault weapon? Let me look it up. I think it gives you a sword. Torix Assault. Slate metal cutlass. 12.27. One-hander. Oh, dude, that thing is so good. Oh, we gotta get that, man. Oh, we gotta get that right now. I should have done that earlier. Yeah, Torix Assault. We gotta do Torix Assault. Then we'll go to Hillsbrad after. Hey, what's up, Howitz? It's going good, going good. Put some music on. How does bashing work? Isn't your interrupt bash with the mob cast no matter what? No, I mean pretty much the game processes spells in 400 millisecond windows, right? So 400 milliseconds is almost half a second. So if you get unlucky and you're on the wrong end of that batch being processed through, you know, your spell either like won't go off in time and be like completely fizzle out essentially, or you get weird interactions like a guy double polymorphing each other, like mages double polymorphing each other or something like that. You know, it's hard to explain, but pretty much the game will process all the spells, like they'll queue them all up or whatever, and they'll process them through every 400 milliseconds. Some people hate it, but that's how it was back in the day. I might do mythic raiding in Shadowlands. Oh, damn. I mean, they say the rating is good. If you love rating, people who play retail said that the rating has always been good. Like when I went out to London that one time, talking to all the mythic raiders out there, they're super into it. They love it. The new raids and content, and yeah, I mean, if you're super into raiding, it seems like retail would have more to offer than classic. That's for sure. So we can't upgrade our first aid, right? We need the book. We can't use the auction house. So that's a wash. Anything else we could do here? Let me see. Thistle tea, maybe? Do we have any? No, don't have any swift thistle. If there's anything else we can do here. I'm gonna fly to Crossroads. Sorry, I messed up. So we're gonna go north, turn in a few quests, Go do Torx Assault, get the weapon ASAP. Torx Assault weapon. What did the Paladin do in HC to get to Dark? Dark Shore. Oh. Oh, you know what he did? Big, huge brain, Bradley. This is what he did. He went to Dunmorrow. He went to Ironforge. He went out Ironforge. He went to the top left by Nomerigan. And then he ran up. So pretty much the wetland skip, but usually die in the wetland skip. But you have bubble, right? So he jumped off and bubbled. And then you have to do it once or 2 times more. Because you have to wait for the cooldown to totally finish. So it takes you like 15-20 minutes maybe, but it's worth it because apparently Dark Shore is just the absolute creme de la creme when it comes to XP per hour. But yeah, you know, mages can slow fall down it, even on hardcore. Pallies can bubble. That's big balls though, because if you time it wrong or something, you know,
Fresh meat.
I'd rather try Shadowlands honestly than Classic. It depends on when it's being released. What about TBC though, Alex? You think you'll play TBC if and when it comes out? This is Diablo music, not Lord of the Rings music. We're gonna get Torex real quick though. Oh, Chicken Basket, what's up, Keith? Happy Monday, my dude. Simple reminder, life is too short not to enjoy the time we got. That is the biggest true of the day so far. Yo, I mean, just to be real with you guys, I don't know if you guys are in the same boat, but for the first time in my life, I'm starting to realize, you know, my parents are getting older, man. All of our parents are getting older. And my dad told me a couple months ago, he was saying, dude, I'm starting to feel like the tread on the tire is thin, you know, or whatever. And that really stuck with me. And, you know, I'm getting to the point in my life now where if we're doing home renovations and stuff, that's on me, man, not my dad anymore, you know. He can still do some stuff, but, you know, his knee's all jacked up. He tore his meniscus a bunch of times, and he's been working hard his whole life. And, you know, even just recently putting in dishwashers, putting in, like I was up at the farm this past weekend. It's sad AF, man, seeing, you know, our parents are really getting up there and starting to break down a little bit, so just, that's a good posture check, man, I appreciate it. Life is short. It's way too short. Way too short, man. This community is everything, though, just because we're all around somewhat the same age, more or less, you know? And it's really, really, really comforting and nice to be able to get on here with you guys. And 90% of us are sort of in that same stage of life, so we're all going through it together, you know. I can't tell you how awesome that is to me. I really appreciate that. How'd you get your action camera or the camera of your shoulder? Yeah, that's the action cam. You're right on the money. It's a console command /console space action cam space full. Several knee injuries over the years adds up, man. Yeah, it's so true. His knee's jacked up now. You know, his back, his knees. You know, just it's honestly, it's heartbreaking to see, you know, your parents getting older. It really is. I just hope, you know, they're, you know, we get to see grandkids and stuff like that. I'm in the same boat as younger adult, newlywed. My mom is in her 60s and has arthritis settling in. It's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow. It really is, bro. It bothers me immensely. I'm an only child, you know, so I don't really have any direct brothers or sisters. My parents have really been, you know, all I had growing up. I mean, I had close friends and stuff, so seeing them starting to get towards the end. I mean, they're still, you know, my dad's like 63 or something. My mom's probably mid-50s. Still though. I'm having to fix scrap in the house. I use tools I've never used before. My dad was never really involved though, so I learned from YouTube and my sister. Yeah, Sam, I YouTube everything. YouTube is amazing. I'm still waiting out this cat. Hard to appreciate life right now. I'm just imagining you out in the hot sun, Gray, in Texas. The humid Texas heat, with your phone in one hand, flashlight in the other, waiting for this damn cat. It's funny. Variety so far has made me love games again. Yeah, dude, you look way happier when you're streaming, man. And it seems like you stream for longer too, Alex. Like you're doing the Halo stream, they're like what, 6 hours or something? That's way longer than you usually stream. Kids stream when I'm 40. Yeah. I don't know. If I could, like I said, if I could snap my fingers right now and have kids, I would. You know, but there's a lot. You know, like even in America, you know, giving birth in a hospital is expensive. Like, you know, it'll cost probably thousands of dollars to have kids in a hospital. You know, and oftentimes like we can have kids when we're 40, like no problem, like as guys. But you know, women, their fertility will go down in the years and becomes harder for them. And I'm ready for the robot body. Sign me up for that brain upload, dude. I hope we get there within our life. I'm thinking of getting robot legs. It's a risky procedure, but it'll be worth it. You look like General Grievous, Cap. Yo, good to see you, man.